I'm Trevor Alonso, and this is my reaction to the first trailer for X-Men 97. Okay, so this looks like it's picking up right where the series left off back in 1997, after Charles Xavier died. And from the trailer, it looks pretty good. I was a huge fan of the cartoon, of course a fan of the comics, a fan of most of the movies, because those go up and down, but let's just concentrate on the cartoon. It was one of my favorites as a kid, even watching the last couple of seasons when I was in middle school. Now this does look a little bit like the old cartoon and also new animation. By that I mean, it's definitely the designs from the old cartoon, a little bit tweaked, and you can tell it's new animation, like it's kind of a mix. And it sounds just like the cartoon did back in the 90s. Okay, from what we see in the trailer, we see that Scott Summers is taking over as the leader of the X-Men. He was pretty much the leader, except for Charles Xavier was in charge. But now it's full-on Cyclops. Also with Cyclops, it looks like Jean Grey is pregnant, so that's baby Cable. Now I wonder how far they're going to play into this. It looks like the main cast of characters that they had before is back. Wolverine's one of my favorites. Magneto is back. From what we're teased at the end, it looks like he's in charge of so much stuff from Charles Xavier's estate. Now remember, they first started off as friends, and there was a bunch of times in the cartoon where they worked together. So I'm wondering why exactly he still left stuff for Magneto to be in charge of. Or if there's some kind of deception story here. It looks like the Sentinels are coming back. And of course, those were like the main on-again, off-again bad guys in the series. I remember I had an adaptation comic of one of the episodes where they take out the Sentinels completely. But it looks like here, somebody's rebuilding them. And of course, we do see a shot where the Sentinels are attacking. Though, this could be a big tease, and that's just the danger room. Okay, the original cartoon series mainly followed the 90s comic book storylines. And of course there are liberties taken and a little bit things tweaked here and there, but for the most part they follow the comics. I'm wondering with this version of the series, if they're going to completely follow those comic books from back then, or if they're going to do a little bit of 90s, 2000s, and current time. A lot's happened in the comics since then. I'm wondering if the movies have any influence on this at all. And what I mean by that is, they take the good and bad from what was seen in the movies, and they use it here. Now, because when they did this series back then, there were no X-Men movies, even though fans were trying to fan cast it. So I'm excited for this. I'm probably going to rewatch all the X-Men episodes up until this comes out in March. On a side note, I'm wondering if Marvel is trying to bury the bad reviews and bad hashtags of Madam Web, because on Valentine's Day when that movie came out, news of the Fantastic Four was released. And then the next day, a trailer for X-Men 97 is released. So I'm wondering if the MCU is trying to go, hey, here's this good Marvel stuff. And of course, now that I said that, there's rumors that this will connect to the regular MCU, which I guess they could do with a different timeline, or have as a different universe. And of course, Doctor Strange in a Multiverse of Madness, when they used the X-Men cartoon music for when Charles Xavier came out, kinda helps that rumor go up a little bit. But let's see how this plays out. I'm excited for this. Maybe I'm gonna try to watch this on Saturday mornings or whenever it comes out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching my video.